Okay, so I gotta record this video. Whoa, I gotta do it in the bright so you guys can see me. Damn, look good. Alright, let's stop it. Alright, let's get with the salah. Bismillah. Alright, a little too bright. That's decent. Is the yellow thing on? Yeah, it is. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Those who took this faith of Islam as mere amusement and play, and were deluded by their worldly life, Allah will say, "Today we will ignore them, just as they ignored the coming of this day of theirs, and for rejecting our revelations. We have certainly brought them a book, which we explained with knowledge and guided and mercy for those who believe." And do they only await the fulfillment of this warning? The day it will be fulfilled, those who ignored it before will say, the messenger, end quote, the messengers of our Lord certainly came with truth. Are there any intercessors intercessors who can plead on our behalf? Or can we be set back so we may do good unlike what we used to do? End quote. They will have certainly ruined. They also have ruined themselves, and whatever gods they fabricated with will fail them. Indeed, your Lord is Allah, who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, then established himself on the throne. He makes the day and night overlap in rapid succession. He created the sun, the moon, and the stars, all subjected by his command. The creation and the command belong to him alone. Blessed is Allah, Lord of all worlds. Call upon your Lord humbly and secretly. Surely he does not like the transgressors. Do not spread corruption in the land after it has been set in order, and call upon him with hope and fear. Indeed, Allah's mercy is always close to the good doers. He is the one who sends the wind, ushering in his mercy. When they bear heavy clouds, we drive them to a lifeless land, and then cause rain to fall, producing every type of fruit. Similarly, we will bring the dead to life, so perhaps you will be mindful. The fertile land produces abundantly by the will of its Lord, whereas the infertile land hardly produces anything. This is how we vary our lessons to those we are thankful. Indeed, we sent Noah to his people. He said, and quote, "O my people, worship Allah. You have no other God except Him. I truly fear for you the torment of a tremendous day." End quote. But the chiefs of his people said, end quote, "We surely see that you are clearly misguided." End quote. He replied, end quote, "O my people, I am not misguided, but I am a messenger from the Lord of all worlds, conveying to you my Lord's message and giving you sincere advice, and I know from Allah what you do not know. Do you find it astonishing that a reminder should come to you from your Lord through one of your own, warning you so you may beware and perhaps be shown mercy?" End quote. But they rejected him. So we saved him and those with him in the ark, and drowned those who rejected our signs. Those who rejected our signs, they were certainly a blind people. Until the people of Ad, we sent their brother Hud. He said, end quote, "O my people, worship Allah. You have no other God except Him. Will you not then fear Him?" End quote. The disbelieving chiefs of his people responded, end quote, "We surely see you as a fool, and we certainly think you are a liar." End quote. Hud replied, end quote, "O my people, I am no fool, but I am a messenger from the Lord of all worlds, conveying to you my Lord's message, and I am your sincere advisor. Do you find it astonishing that a reminder should come to you from your Lord through one of your own, so he may warn you? Remember that he made you successors after the people of Noah, and increased you greatly in stature. So remember Allah's favor, so you may be successful. End quote. They said, end quote, have you come to us so that we would worship Allah alone and abandon what our forefathers used to worship? Then bring us what you threaten us with if what you say is true, end quote. He said, end quote, you will certainly be subjected to your Lord's torment and wrath. Do you dispute with me regarding that so-called gods which you and your forefathers have made up, a practice Allah has never authorized? Then wait, I am too waiting with you, end quote. So we saved him and those with him by our mercy and uprooted those who denied our signs. They were not believers. And to the people of Thamud, we sent their brothers Saleh. We sent their brother Saleh. He said, end quote, our people worship Allah. Our people, oh my people, worship Allah. You have no other God except Him. And clear proof has come to you from your Lord. This is Allah's she-camel as a sign to you, so leave her to graze freely on Allah's land and do not harm her, or else you will be overcome by a painful punishment. Remember when he made you successors after Ad and established you in the land, and you built palaces on its plains and carved homes into mountains. So remember Allah's favor and do not go about spreading corruption in the land. End quote. The arrogant chiefs of his people asked the lowly who believed among them, end quote, are you sure that Saleh has been sent by his Lord? End quote. They replied, end quote, we certainly believe in what he has been sent with, end quote. The arrogant said, end quote, we surely reject what you believe in, end quote. End quote. Then they killed the she-camel to find their Lord's command and challenged Saleh, end quote, bring us what you threaten us with if you are truly one of the messengers, end quote. Then an overwhelming earthquake struck them, and they fell lifeless in their homes. So he turned away from them, saying, end quote, O my people, surely I conveyed to you my Lord's message and gave you sincere advice, but you do not like sincere advice, end quote. And remember when Lot scolded the men of his people, saying, remember when Lut scolded the men of his people, saying, do you commit a shameful deed that no man has ever done before? You lust after men instead of women? You are certainly transgressors. But his people only response was to say, and quote, expel them from your land. They are people who wish to remain chaste, end quote. So we saved him and his family, except his wife, who was one of the doomed. We poured upon them a rain of brimstone. See what was the end of the wicked. And the people of Midian, we sent their brother Shuhaib. He said, quote, O my people, worship Allah. You have no other God except Him. A clear proof has already come to you from your Lord. So give just measure and wait as in measure, measure and wait. Do not defraud people of their property, nor spread corruption in their land after it has been set in order. This is for your own good if you are truly believers. And do not lie in ambush on every road, threatening and hindering those who believe in Allah from His path and striving to make it appear crooked. Remember when you were few, then He increased you in number, and consider the fate of the corruptors. If some of you do not believe in what I have been, if some of you do believe in what I have been sent with while others do not, then be patient until Allah judges between us. He is the best of judges, end quote. The arrogant chief of his people threatened, end quote, O Shuhaib, we will certainly expel you and your fellow believers from our land unless you return to our faith, end quote. He replied, end quote, even if we hate it, we would surely be fabricating a lie against Allah if we were to return to your faith after Allah has saved us from it. It does not benefit us to return to it unless it is the will of Allah our Lord. Our Lord has encompassed everything in his knowledge, and Allah we trust, our Lord. Judge between us and our people with truth. You are the best of those who judge. End quote. The disbelieving chief of his people threatened, end quote, if you follow Shuaib, you will surely be losers, end quote. And then an overwhelming earthquake struck them, and they fell lifeless in their homes. Those who reject Shuhaib were wiped out, as if they had never lived there. Those who rejected Shuhaib were the true losers. He turned away from them, saying, in quote, O my people, indeed, I have delivered to you the messages of your Lord, of my Lord, and gave you sincere advice. How can I then grieve for those who choose to disbelieve? End quote. Whenever we set a prophet to a society, we afflicted its disbelieving people with suffering and adversity. So perhaps they will be humbled. Then we changed their adversity to prosperity until they flourished and argued falsely. End quote. Our forefathers too had been visited by adversity and prosperity. End quote. So we seized them by surprise while they were unaware. Had the people of the societies been faithful and mindful of Allah, we would have overwhelmed them with blessings from heaven and earth. But they disbelieved, so we seized them from what they used to commit. Did the people of those societies feel secure in our punishment? Would our punishment would not come upon them to be night until they were asleep? Or did they feel secure that our punishment would not come upon them by day while they were at play? Did they feel secure against Allah's planning? None would feel secure from Allah's planning except the losers. Is it secure? Am I reading that? Yeah, secure. It is not clear to those who take over the land after the destruction of its former residents that if we will, we can punish them too for their sins and seal their hearts so they will not hear the truth? Question mark. All right, that's it. Assalamu alaikum.